FC, you can at least sing. So it's going to be in the conversation then. So at least, even as well, they'll be like, oh, Wizkid also influenced them into international space. But at the same time, Free Mind was that song that she stood on her own just alone, no features, no distance.
Oh, guys, you already know we're back again on Gusto Reactions. Yes, this is Gusto TV Africa. Don't first get back on your faces. Yeah, you get me. And then I see I'm Sarkodie. Okay, Salman. But I got Salman Sarkodie. You get Sarkodie.
We drop puns. We might start in the show. That's no puns.
Normally. Guys, thank you so much for everything you do for us. We truly love and appreciate you guys. You already know it is the Grammys time, and it is gonna be a sin if we do not talk about what's happening with the Grammys, the nominations, and all of that, and the people we think should have made it, people that made it, and people that do not make it. Anyways, today we got Tiwalade or Temilade or Penny TEMS in the building, the fresh, the sweet chick. TEMS. TEMS has she's had an incredible year, like no cap, been winning big for herself. We saw this one where he got the plague for Free Mind going gold in the US.
Slim down. Sorry to go way out of the conversation, but she don't calm down. She want to give Rihanna vibes.
Yeah, well, the thick body and all of that. But looking at TEMS, if you see a picture of her from half up, you wouldn't know. You
won't expect what it's from. It's like this girl too from Woman King. There's this the Woman King's daughter. I've forgotten her name. Small like this, but from that waist down is another thing. South Africans.
Anyways, Free Mind is doing really good. Getting the charts up on Billboard in the US and every other place. Getting also certification in a couple of places. Recently, it sold over 1 million units in the US. That's platinum. RCA is yet to give an official statement, but then we know that when it gets there, they always leave it to do some more extra, 100 and everything before they now
give that plaque.
Give it. By the time you get, by the time they now give it, before you know some 6 months, you enter another 1.5 or 2 platinum and all that. It's really amazing. Looking at all of this, TEMS Free Mind, a song from way back 2 years ago, coming to blow all of a sudden.
After,
do you think that there's a thing for songs being released in the past and then coming back again in the present?
Yes, and I know why that is, because when, for instance, take for instance Ashake. Ashake blew up, and then I was saying that it was, I had Mr. Money, can I be your only? I swear I did not know that was Ashake. So it was like later when people were like, no, I'm questioning this first song. So I now went back and I'm like, oh, this is because me, that Mr. Money now, Mr. Real, and they always think. So
and then it's hairstyle then
the hairstyle too. So that's why I feel like most times old songs tend to do better, because that's why you just see songs all of a sudden from 2 years, 5 years ago, selling this amount of units going. I remember Wizkid when he got his international break. Ojo Elegba,
we don't chop finish.
Like you don't chop out finish, you don't throw away the bone. So that's the thing. When they listen to your new sound, everybody wants to go to your beginning to see actually, let's follow the journey. So that's just it. A lot of people like humble beginnings, and they want to be part of your humble beginnings. They want to be part of that story. So that's why I feel like songs of way back, still get to do. That's why they be like, whatever it is, just do your thing.
Just do your thing. Anyways, talking about the Grammys, Burna Boy has bagged 2 more nominations, making it a total of 6 for him and 1 win so far.
Grammy Boy.
Doing it back to back for years now. Same with TEMS. TEMS also has 4 nominations in the space of a year. That's 2 from last year, and then 2 from this year. But then, not for a song, she got a nomination for Best Melodic Rap, Wait For You.
Amazing.
And then Best Rap
the
Song.
thing is, whether or not anybody wants to tell me this thing, I see Wait For You as TEMS' song. Because that I will wait for you. It came from higher, man.
From higher.
It came from higher.
And that's That
So
and
obviously-
for them to even like title the song "Wait,
Wait
for,
for
You."
you. That's major influence right there. So this one no be saying a Drake carry him or being a Future carry him.
Right.
She carried
And
herself.
she carry herself actually. Like
and then go find
now
out.
them she say, I
And then
like
go
the sound.
find out.
Tems, how far can we use it?
Can we use it?
And then, well, on one condition, you title your song after it.
Eh,
So that people don't go talk, say,
Yeah.
oh, na Drake help
Na
Tems,
Drake
or na
help them, na
Kendrick,
Future.
oh, I mean, a Future. No, na me help them.
Good one.
Do you
for
think
that.
no Tems no has any chance in winning either of
I feel like she's definitely going to win this one. I just don't-
rap song or melodic rap?
melodic rap for sure. Rap song maybe because this pushing
God
P
did.
too.
Pushing P
God
too.
did. Fuck. God did.
But Pushing P too was
Pushing P
hard.
was hard.
Bro,
I didn't even see
Pushing
God
P.
did.
No, Pushing P was hard.
Pushing P was hard.
God did is still
God
a
did
bit
is,
recent,
yeah,
but then Pushing P,
was hard.
bro,
Pushing P.
nah,
Yeah, nah, Pushing P.
Pushing P was hard.
It go
Actually,
tough. This one is
Best
it go
rap
tough.
song.
But that melodic
Melodic
rap,
rap.
I believe should win it.
Anyways, there's been talks and conversation about the Grammys and people that have been nominated. Like let's say the categories that mostly come to Nigeria. The global performance and then the global album and all of that. But then this year we had Burna Boy last on the global performance song. But then people have been saying that how did this happen? Because TEMS' Free Mind is doing so well, happens to be maybe bigger than it last.
It is bigger than last.
But then it is missing.
I mean,
from the
it's
Grammys.
platinum in the US. Burna Boy's last is platinum in Canada.
Gold in US.
Gold in US.
Yeah.
Gold in UK. This song is platinum in US. And it's on various charts, has more global okay, maybe not Last is more of like a global anthem than Free Mind. But in terms of performance sake, in terms of sales, I would say Free Mind is way, way bigger.
Yeah.
In terms of Billboard charts, if you want to look at the peak for both of them,
peaked higher.
So it peaks higher. So like I feel like even if it might not be the winner of that category, but I feel like he definitely deserved the nomination. On like Free Mind deserved the nomination.
So what was that thing that took Free Minds away from becoming?
I personally think that
song?
they just because they felt like being on Wait For You is enough consolation. Do you get? At least if you say we shall no put down. She done already day one. She done day two. That she might most likely win. So let's just, because if we put her in the last category, she fee win them too as well. She understand.
Actually.
So there was like, obviously, I mean, it's business. You don't want to pour all your eggs on one person in one person's basket.
Wait, I'm not understanding. Who is putting eggs in whose basket?
You don't want to put all your eggs. Grammy, they know what they are doing. I mean, if it was me as well, like, you want to award somebody, obviously, best student in maths, physics, chemistry, kinikon. At least in Yoruba, even if I know that you are still the best in Yoruba, I will just give the second best.
Yeah.
Because
Sulaimo.
exactly, just give it to that Sikiru. So you should get my point. So they feel like, okay, they might feel like Free Mind last equal this thing. Last obviously might not. Let's put it here. It's its own nomination. TEMS has Wait For You in two different categories already. So if we put her on that one, that's 3. At least we still want more work from her. Let's make she just calm down.
Right. So
next year she could do better.
Finally, as we go, do you think that people have no justification for saying TEMS was cheated off the best global?
Yes, I mean, because guy, 4 nominations in a space of a year. 2 amazing body of work.
Yeah.
EPs, not major albums, but like 2 amazing and well accepted EPs.
Yeah.
So she's arguably the biggest female artist.
Yeah.
In Afrobeats currently.
Right now.
So I'm just going to keep giving her flowers because she's been doing amazing. So I definitely, this should have been, Free Mind was that song that a lot of us felt like this is one song. TEMS, at least they're not going to say Wizkid, although it was more like TEMS helped Wizkid in the conversation. FC, like in at least sing. So it's gonna be in the conversation then. So at least even as well, they'll be like, oh, Wizkid also influenced them into international space. But at the same time, Free Mind was that song that she stood on her own just alone, no features, no distance. Songwriting herself, mixing and mastering herself, production
like
herself.
everything,
So that would have been an amazing one for her. I'm really, really sad that she didn't get any nominations for. At least now, I'm really nominated. If she feel no career for nomination.
Anyways, guys, let us know what you think. TEMS is Free Mind missing out on the Grammy of the Grammy nominations. Do you think it was fair enough on her side, or she was cheated?
It is what it
people are
is.
saying. Share your thoughts in the comment section, and definitely.
Or maybe because it was not last year.
Or like I
think that's the justification. Let's say okay. Now it just came to mind. Maybe because the song was not last year.
Was not within
the space of the year in review. So maybe that is why. Let me just put that out there. So people like say this one is just sentiment. So,
okay. Or do you agree with Simon that just maybe because it wasn't released within the year in review, for the Grammy, 65th Grammy. Share your thought below. We'll definitely be looking out for them. Like we always read your comments, so keep dropping them.
Definitely catch you
on the next one. Bye guys.